2 weeks ago, at the Boston Garden in the opener of the 1955 Dave Cup, the New York Rangers were within 10 minutes away of pulling a massive upset as the number 5 seed over the number 4 seed Boston Bruins. But Costello pumped one in empty-handed, or even strength at the 9:26 mark, and 18 seconds later, Gump Worsley let the second one in from Doug Moans, and the Bruins hung on to win 2-1. Henderson with 28 saves, Bones and Costello with the goals, and the Gumpster, who was parked his truck on the GW Bridge before to come to play this game, made 33 saves. Tonight, can the Rangers force a Game 3 of this best of 3? They look good for the first 50 minutes. Can they play for 60, or is Boston moving on to the Olympia in Detroit for a semifinal series against the Stanley Cup champion Detroit Red Wings? We'll find out right now as Retro Sports Network presents the Dave Cup. Tonight, Game 2 of a best-of-3 series between the Boston Bruins and the New York Rangers. Live from Madison Square Garden in New York City. And tonight's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. Well, good evening. My name is Ron Juckett. I think we've got a really interesting hockey game for you. Tonight, the Rangers were the number 5 team in the NHL in 1954-55. The Bruins the number 4. And the Rangers gave the Bruins a game. It certainly was not the blowout we might have thought it could have been. And so Rangers win this one. We play a Game 3 in 2 weeks to determine who goes to the semifinals. Bruins win tonight. They win on the road. The series is over. They will play the Red Wings. John Henderson, who made 28 saves and was the number 1 star 2 weeks ago in net for the Bruins. And Gump Worsley, the ageless wonder, still just a baby at this point, gets the call for the Rangers, and he made 94% of the saves the other night. So if you're quite ready, so am I. Let's do this. It's time for Monday Night Hockey. And so you can see the starters: Don McKinney, Leo Labine, and Riel Cheverfield for the Bruins on the offense. Don Raleigh, Danny Lewicki, and Andy Bathgate for the Rangers. Bill Gadsby and Harry Howell on the blue line for the Rangers. Fern Fleeman and Leo Boyven, with 4 penalty minutes, are the blue liners for the Bruins to start, and John Henderson and Gump Worsley in the net. So that will be who we got for you on this beautiful night. It's a cool night here in town, too. I will be coaching the Rangers, and the computer has the Bruins. And as soon as I get all my windows in place, we'll be all set. Okay, I think we got everything. So it'll be McKinney and Raleigh on the face-off. The Rangers can run out 4 lines and actually have 5 defensemen. So plenty of ice time, I think, coming up. So McKinney and Raleigh here. This is MSG 3. So last one up at Madison Square, and the place is packed for championship hockey tonight. So here we go. Face-off at center, controlled by the Rangers. Raleigh to Bathgate, sends it clear to McKinney for the Bruins to shoot. The Bruins in white, the Rangers in blue. McKinney shoots. Worsley makes the save, and that's how this game starts. Sanford, McHale, and Costello out there for the Bruins, along with Armstrong and Quackenbush. No changes for the Rangers right now. Remember, both teams, their defense should play about 30 minutes. Face off in the Rangers zone, controlled by the Bruins. Sanford behind the net is hit by Raleigh. The Rangers will skate it out. And Quackenbush makes a hit at center. Here come the Bruins. Howell steals it back. And after almost 2 minutes, the Rangers make changes for the first time. Prentice loses the puck for New York. Smith over the line to Ferguson. Ferguson be on the right wing side, shoots, and that misses everything. New York clears it down the other way, and here come the Bruins again. But they lose an edge, and there's no shot. My goodness. I hit the wrong bouton. Rangers change up. Murphy dumps it around for Guidelin. Over to Murphy. Murphy, left wing side. McHale with a block of the shot. Flaman has it the other way for the Bruins. Sanford loses it. There was a hit, and there's no whistle. Ref says it's clean. Evans. Rangers got some tired skaters already. Murphy at center. So the Rangers have 5 defensemen dressed. Boyven has it for Bruins at center. Boyven dumps it around for Budnow. Now to Boyven. Budnow behind the net. Skates in front of Worsley. Gump makes the save. And that will be a save and a hold. So Raleigh, Lewicki, and Bathgate out there. With Cristal and Gadsby, the defenseman for the Rangers. First line on for the Bruins, McKinney, Cheverfield, and Labine, along with Armstrong and Quackenbush. McKinney and Raleigh to the right of Worsley here. The Bruins have 2 shots. The Rangers haven't had a shot yet. Bruins win the face-off. McKinney hit by Andy Bathgate. Here come the Rangers. Gadsby skates it out. However, they overskate it. Boston has it at center. Labine to Quackenbush. Back to Labine, right side. He shoots through the screen, and that's wide. Cristal has it. Evans. Now, there's some tired skaters for the Rangers early on. Both teams change. Conacher with the shot for the Rangers. Bruins trying to knock him off the shot. Henderson gives up the rebound. The Bruins will change. Flaman waits for the rest of the team to come out. 14:35 first period, no score. Bruins win, they advance. Sanford over the line to McHale. McHale between the circles. Worsley sees that all the way. And we'll have a face-off. 14:21 to go, first period in a scoreless tie. Bodnar, Ferguson, and Smith for the Bruins. Prentice, Popian, and Conacher for the Rangers. Cristal and Evans out there on defense for the Rangers. So Popian and Bodnar to the right of Worsley in the Ranger zone. Won by the Bruins. Bodnar shoots with a screen in front. Blocked by Cristal. Conacher has it. It'll be Howell and Cristal out there. And the Rangers skate it out. Harry Howell loses it center to the Bruins. Bodnar to Ferguson. Can they get a shot? Ferguson behind the net. Can't do anything with it. Third line on for the Rangers. Gadsby to Guidelin. Or Guidelin to Murphy. Murphy. A heavy slapper. Henderson saw that all the way. And we got a face-off in the Bruin zone. So McKinney and Laprati on the face-off. First line for the Bruins. Third line for the Rangers. As the Rangers defense tries to rest. Rangers will try to draw this face-off forward. It is won by the Bruins. Quackenbush to Cheverfield. Cheverfield, left side. His shot, that misses everything wide right. Gadsby clears it only to center. Here come the Bruins again. Harry Howell pokes it away. Gadsby has it. Now Howell has it. And the Bruins will change up. Fourth line on for the Rangers. Howell flips it all the way down. 3-on-2 the other way for the Bruins. McKinney shoots. Worsley with the save. And a hold. So Evans and Cristal out there on the D with the fourth line. First line on for the Bruins. McKinney, Labine, and Cheverfield for Boston. And they will take it to the right of Worsley. 4-2 shots in favor of the Bruins. 11:42 first period, no score. Face-off won by the Rangers. Cleared to center, but Boston will have it. McKell tries to skate it in for the Bruins. They change up. McKell can't hang on to it. Rangers will skate it out. First line on. Raleigh to Bathgate to Lewicki. He loses the puck. Sanford has it for the Bruins. They send it all the way down. The Rangers will set it back up. And the Rangers, they've got some tired defenders on the ice. They'll start up the next rush. Lewicki, left side. With a slapper. Henderson has the shot, gets a pad on it. McKell has it. Rangers desperately would need somebody to get tired here or to get fresh. They change their forwards. Here comes McKinney. Armstrong dumps it around. Armstrong and McKinney fight for it. New York has it. Cristal. They change the defenseman. Rangers try to rush the other way. Quackenbush and Conacher fight for it. Won by the Bruins. Bodnar has it stolen away by Gadsby. Rangers change up the lines. Murphy will force an icing. And with 8:49 to go in the period, it is a face-off in front of Gump Worsley. So Evans, let's see, who we got here? We can't have, who's not tired? It'll be, well, Greenland can't be both. So Laprade and Guidolin will play some defense to give the Ranger regulars a chance to rest. And it'll be Bodnar, Smith, and Ferguson on the ice for the Bruins. To the right of Worsley. Won by the Bruins. Boyven shoots through the screen. Worsley gets a skate on it. Conacher's got it. And the Rangers will skate it out. 8.5 to go. Prentice. He's going to have a shot. Right wing side through traffic. Blocked by Ferguson. Bodnar has it for the Bruins. Over to Boyven, and they skate around the other way. McKinney at center. Over the line to Labine. Labine shoots and fires. Worsley gets a glove on it. And we got ourselves a save and a hold. Top line on for the Rangers, along with Laprade and Guidolin, as the Ranger defense tries to rest up. McKell and Raleigh on the face-off. In the Ranger zone, it is won by Raleigh to Lewicki to center. However, stolen by the Bruins. Casella over the line. Winds and fires off target. Loose. Raleigh has it. Rangers put on their fourth line. Changes up coming. Raleigh to skate it. Laprade to Esnicki. Over to Howe. Hit by Milt Schmidt. Here come the Bruins. Bob Cristal on the ice with Evans. Bruins wait. And here we come. Labine over to Bones. To Labine. He'll shoot. Worsley with a save, and that will be a face-off cup coming. 6.5 to go here in the opening period. Shot 6-3 in favor of the Bruins in a scoreless hockey game. McKinney in his Nicky on the face-off. Controlled by Boston. McKinney to Sheverfield. McKinney tries to go low on Worsley. He'll shoot. Gump with another save. And he'll cover it up. Gadsby and Howell come on the ice. First line on all the way for the Rangers. Bodnar, Ferguson, and Smith for the Bruins with Armstrong and Quackenbush on D. Face-off won by the Bruins. Ferguson, slapper between the circles. And that is wide of the net. Here comes the Rangers the other way. Gadsby has the puck. Rangers aren't putting a lot of pressure on the Bruins like they did the other night in Boston. Evans and Howell on the ice together now. Howell hit by Bodnar. Bodnar in the zone behind the net finds Ferguson. Ferguson tries to create some offense through a screen. That's blocked by Lewicki. Over to Raleigh. And the Rangers have control. 5:14 to go first period. Lewicki plays it off the glass and out. But the Bruins continue to dominate in this game. Boyven has it at center. Over the line now. Costello dumps it around. Gadsby with the steal. 4:34 to go. First period, no score. Popian to Prentice behind the net. Feeds a pass out to Evans. Evans with a slapper. Henderson is there, and they get the save and a hold. So Gardner out there with Popian, with Doug Bones and Milt Schmidt for the Bruins, Flaman and Bovian, the defenders for the Bruins. Popian, Prentice, and Conacher on the ice for the Rangers with Cristal and Harry Howell. Rangers hope to draw it forward. Puck is dropped, controlled by Conacher. Over to Prentice. Prentice, they'll dump it, cycle it around again. Prentice, Dean Prentice will take the shot. Right side circle, and that is deflected out of play by Henderson. And we'll get it another face-off. 3:18 to go. Third line on for the Rangers. Laprade versus McHale. Rangers hope to draw it forward. Laprade wins it to Guidoline, to Murphy behind the net. Murphy doesn't have anybody open. They'll cycle it around again. Now Murphy waits. Will try to feather one to Guidoline in front of the net. Quackenbush and Costello with a hit. And here come the Bruins. McHale over the line. He's going to shoot. Winds and fires, and Worsley is there. Rangers, Bruins scoreless here at the Garden. Madison Square variety. 2:15 to go first period. Face off to the right of Worsley. Bodnar and Raleigh on the face off. It is won by the Rangers. Evans over to Lewicki, and Raleigh misplays it. Here come the Bruins. Ferguson dumps it around for Bodnar. Over to Leo Boyven. Boyven shoots. Worsley gives up the rebound to Lewicki. Over to Gadsby. And the Rangers trying to start another rush. They've been outshot by a Dolly Parton 9-5 here. Last minute of the first period. Bathgate to Raleigh. Back to Bathgate. Andy, a long-time one-timer. He'll shoot. Scores! Andy Bathgate from Raleigh and Lewicki, and the Rangers at 1:19 to go in the first draw first blood. Bathgate with the first scoring chance of the game pounds it home. And they go up 1-0. And that crowd here loves that. So first line on for the Bruins. First line remains on for the Rangers with the $1:19 to go. Face-off won by Boston. McKinney over the line. Sheverfield. Right side. Worsley with a hold. 1:03 to go. Gadsby and Howell on the defense second line. Prentice, Popian, and Conacher on for the Rangers. McHale, Costello, and Sanford for the Bruins. Flaman and Boivin, who have skated 9 minutes in this first period, on for the Bruins. McHale and Popian on the faceoff. Won by McHale to Costello. Cross-ice pass. Gets the shot on for Worsley, and that's a save and a hold. 48 seconds to go. No changes for the Rangers. First line on for the Bruins, along with Armstrong and Quackenbush. McKinney and Popian on the face-off to the right of Worsley here. Last minute of the first period. Bruins win it. Labine. Right side shot. Worsley sees that all the way, and Labine and Gadsby shove some gloves in each other's face. 34 seconds to go. Evans and Howell out there. 35 seconds to go. Bodnar and Popian to the right of Worsley in the Ranger zone. Face-off won by the Bruins to Bodnar. Bodnar loses the puck. 20 seconds to go in the period. Evans will try to force the issue here. Pete Conacher will take the long shot from the right. Henderson saw that all the way, and we'll get a face-off to end the period. So McHale and Popian, good period for the Rangers, but that's what they did against the Bruins in Game 1. They scored early. Now, can they put some more pressure on the Boston defense and give Gump a little bit of an advantage? Rangers will try for the quick shot, Popian and McHale, and that will be the siren. So Howell and Boivin greet each other with some gloves, and that will be the end of the first period. Bruins outshoot the Rangers 12-7. Rangers scored on the lone scoring chance of the period, which is very unusual, even for Action PC. Block shots 3-2 in favor of the Rangers, and no power plays whatsoever after 20 minutes at MSG. Add it to your food. 1-0 Rangers. We'll be back with the second period right after this. Well, in the first period, just the one goal. Andy Bathgate at the 1841 mark from Raleigh and Lewicki, and the Rangers find themselves in the same position they were in at the end of one at the Boston Garden 2 weeks ago. Up 1-0. The Bruins outshot them 12-7. Face-offs 12-6 in favor of the Bruins. Bruins out-hit the Rangers 4-3. Bruins missed the net 5 times in the period. And the Rangers, no power play so far, and the only scoring chance was in favor of New York. So, first line on for the Rangers. Cristal and Howell on the ice as a defense. McKinney, Sheverfield, and Labine for the Bruins, with Flaman and Boivin as Boston tries to wrap up this series. Rangers lead 1-0, won by the Bruins, and they'll ice the puck, which is not what Boston wants. And McHale and Raleigh on the faceoff. So 21 seconds gone here in the second period. McHale and Raleigh on the faceoff, and that is won by Raleigh, who has it behind the net. There's now an open Harry Howell on the right side blue line. Howell, a wrister. Bathgate knocks it in. Bathgate knocks it in, and it's 2-0 Rangers. Andy Bathgate, who was quiet all through Game 1, tips in the Howell shot just like that, and the Rangers lead it 2-0. That might be enough to win game 2. It'll be Gardner with Schmidt and Moans out there with Popey and Conacher and Prentice. Face-off is won by Gardner, but here comes New York. It's a hit by the Bruins. Prentice with a check the other way. The Rangers playing some inspired hockey here this evening. Here's Evans, 18:32 to go in the second. Clears it all the way down. Moans now to Gardner. Not Dave shoots. Worsley with an easy save. Controlled by the Rangers. Prentice has it. Rangers change. Murphy loses it. Boston has it in the zone. Labine behind the net. McKinney through traffic, hoping for a rebound. McKinney shoots. Worsley makes the save, and that will be a face-off to the right of Gump. No changes for the Rangers. McKell, Casello, and Sanford on the ice for the Bruins. Andy Bathgate, 2 goals for New York. And the Rangers lead game 2 by the score of 2-0. The Bruins have outshot the Rangers 14-8. McKell and LaPrade on the face-off. Won by the Rangers. Murphy misplays it, gives it away. Here come the Bruins. Sanford hit. Rangers have it. In the zone, LaPrade. Gonna go with a wraparound. Can he get it under Henderson's pad? No. Good stop by Henderson. Boston clears it, but only to center. Rangers will change. Bathgate on the ice. He's looking for a hat trick. McKell the other way. One-on-one on Worsley. On a breakaway, Gump makes the save. Leaves it for Evans, who leaves it for Gadsby. And with 16:11 to go in the second, the Rangers take a breather and set it back up. Boston has it at center. Quackenbush. 15:54 to go. Shefferfield over to Labine. They lose the puck. Gadsby's got it. Rangers make changes. Conacher poked away by Shefferfield. Now New York has it at center. The hits in this one, 5-6. Bruins have 6. The Rangers have 5. Popian tries to skate it over to Conacher. Extreme right wing shot. Henderson gets the glove up. Cristal and Labine get into it. And we'll have a face-off in the Bruin zone to the left of Henderson at 14:38 to go. Rangers hope to win the face-off. Bodnar and Popian, and it is Bodnar's puck. Here come the Bruins. Flamin with a shot. That's wide. And here comes Harry Howell and the Bruins. The Rangers. They'll change everybody. Murphy hit by Flamin. Boston scoops it up short-handed or on the rush. And they can't get the rush set. So the Bruins thought they had the chance to get a one-on-one with Worsley, and the Rangers break it up. Guidelin the other way. Finds Gadsby. Gadsby will take the long outside shot. Flamin tries to get the stick in there. One-timer for Gadsby. Henderson with the save. And Evans and Flamin get together as Henderson finds the ice, and not by his own choice. 13:23 to go in the second period. Rangers 2, Bruins nothing. So LaPrade and McKinney on the face-off. Won by LaPrade. Now Murphy behind the net. Doesn't see anyone open. They're going to recycle it. Murphy will take the shot. Well, one-timer on Henderson. We saw that all the way, and we got a face-off. So 12:54 to go. Fourth line on for the Rangers. So is Nicky and McKinney on the face-off. And McKinney should win the face-off. I believe the Rangers won it. Over to Howe behind the net. Howe feeds Gadsby out for a blue line special. Gadsby hoping for a rebound. And Henderson made the catch and will hang on. So 12:42 to go. Cristal and Howell come out on the defense as Nicky against McKell on the face-off. and that is won by the Rangers. Howe behind the net. Doesn't like what he sees. They'll cycle it around. Harry Howell again. Howell, right side, winds and fires, and Henderson puts a glove on that, and we'll get a face-off. 11:59 to go. 2-0 Rangers. Gardner out there with Moans and Schmidt. We have not had a power play in this game. Both the Ranger goals have been even strength. Almost halfway home here at Madison Square Garden. Face-off is won by the Bruins, and they will ice the puck. Happy to have you along on this Monday night. McKellen is Nicky on the face-off here. Rangers up 2-0. They win the face-off. Harry Howell. Howell takes the shot. Winds from the right side. Let's go. Henderson gloves it. Flaman and Chris Stahl push and shove each other, and another face-off coming. Lots and lots of face-offs in this game. First line on the ice for the Rangers. Bodnar, Ferguson, and Smith on for the Bruins. Along with Raleigh Bathgate, who's on a hat trick. Raleigh has 2 assists, and Lewicki has 1. 2-0 Rangers, 11:13 to go, second period. Face-off is won by Raleigh to Lewicki behind the net. No! Buddy open. Bathgate now behind the net. He sees Lewicki screeching towards the net, but he's hit by Ferguson. 2-on-1 the other way for the Bruins. Smith to Ferguson. 1-on-1 on Worsley. Gump with a save. Only the second scoring chance of the night for the Bruins. 10:17 to go. Rangers change up. McKell and Popian on the face-off. Won by the Bruins. McKell to Sanford. He winds and fires. Worsley gets a pad on it. New York clears it, but not too much. Costello in the Ranger zone. He'll shoot, but miss wide right. Popian has it the other way. 9:40 to go, second period. 2-0 Rangers. Popian loses the puck at center. Here come the Bruins. Loiven. Rangers will change. Leo. They dump it around. Rangers take over. They'll change their defenders. Here they come the other way. Murphy dumps it around. First penalty of the game is going to be a Bodnar for holding on the delay. So Gus, only at 14 penalty minutes in the regular season, a good boy. So first power play for either team. Schmidt and Moans haven't played that much in this one for the Bruins. Out there with Quackenbush and Boyven. For the Rangers, it's Don Raleigh, Lewicki, and Bathgate. Remember, Andy is on a hat-trick bid. Face-off is won by the Bruins, and they clear it to center. So the Rangers scored a power play goal in Game 1. The Bruins did not. Lewicki dumps it around for Bathgate. Back out to Lewicki. Long shot. Boyven and Henderson are there. That is missed. Bathgate has it behind the net. Gadsby calls for it. Bathgate makes the pass. Bill hoping for a deflection with the shot. Henderson gets a paddle on it. They fight for it in the corner, and the Bruins clear it. 45 seconds to go on the power play. And everybody changes up. Conacher dumps it around for Murphy. Back to Popian. One-timer on the net. Henderson gets a leg on it. Kicks it to Chris Stahl. Chris Stahl goes forward down to Murphy. Murphy. He's got a scoring chance. And scores! The Rangers have a 3-0 lead. Ron Murphy is second of the postseason from Cristal and Popian. And the Rangers, with 6:58 to go, lead this hockey game 3-0. Here it is again, just an easy peasy lemon squeezy shot and score. And that might be enough to put this away. 6:58 to go. So if this holds, Rangers about shot the Bruins 18-17. If this holds, in 2 weeks, a decisive Game 3 at Boston Garden for the right to go to Detroit. Good evening, Tim. How are you? Light crowd here. Hopefully the weather is good in most of the country. McKinney and Isnicki on the face-off. As Let's Go Rangers comes up from this very happy Madison Square Garden crowd. Labine just gets it out. Rangers. Howe. Behind the net. Warner feeds Isnicki on the pass. He does have it. He shoots. Henderson is there. We'll get a face-off. 6:07 to go. Yeah, it is cool here, too. I don't think we got above 61 today, which is so unusual. 35 years ago at this hour, I was graduating from high school. Next week, it's supposed to be in the 90s here in town. You just never know. Gadsby and Howell on defense now. First line on the ice for the Rangers. Bodnauer and Raleigh. Rangers 3, Bruins nothing. 6:07 to go, second period here at Madison Square Garden. Where's Phil Ryan when you need him? Ferguson over the line for the Bruins. Winds and fires, and Gump makes a fantastic save, and he's got to be feeling in 7 heaven here. 5:45 to go and sitting on a 3-goal lead. No changes for the Rangers. Well, yeah, there will be changes for the Rangers. Evans and Gadsby on the defense. McKell, Sanford, and Costello for the Bruins. Costello and Raleigh on the face-off. 5:45 to go in the second. Raleigh wins it for the Rangers. They dump it all the way down. McKell the other way for Costello. Has a wrister, and Worsley gets the paddle on it. Dumps it off to Evans. And the Rangers will clear it out. 5:05 to go. Dumps it all the way down. Back on the Bruins. Sanford tries to get to the net. Through heavy traffic with the shot. Worsley makes another great save. Saves another goal. And they're chanting Gump's name here. So first line on for the Bruins. They've only been on, Labine has only been on the ice 9 minutes. Prentice, Popian, and Conacher for the Rangers. McKinney and Popian on the face-off. Won by New York. Conacher comes across his offside, and we'll have a face-off. 3:54 to go here in the second. Howell on the ice now with Cristall, Bodnar, Ferguson, and Smith. The forwards for New York. Armstrong and Quackenbush, the defenseman. I don't know if Gardner's watching or not. How do you get the nickname Gump? Now, Gump played forever. He played, I believe, until 73, 74. And remember, none of these goalies are wearing a mask. Bodnar and Popian on the face-off. Won by New York. Howell clears it in. Here come the Bruins the other way. Ferguson. A long rocket right side. Worsley with a save. Armstrong and Howell push and shove each other, and a face-off is to come. No changes for the Rangers. Severfield, McKinney, and Labine for the Bruins, along with Flavin and Brown. According to Wikipedia, friends thought he looked like a comic strip character, Andy Gump. Gump Worsley is never going to win a beauty contest, no matter how much Molson Golden you drink. Face-off is going to be won by the Bruins. Labine to McKinney. Point-blank range. Worsley again. Flamin and Howell exchange some words. I've never heard of Andy Gump before. So another face-off, this time to the right of Worsley. McKinney and Popian. 3:07 to go in the second period. Rangers lead 3-0. Face-off won by the Bruins. Severfield hit by Kristoff. Here come the Rangers. Harry Howell skates it out. Hit by Quackenbush at center. Here come the Bruins. Labine stolen by Howell. 2:06 to go. Rangers a tired bunch. Gadsby dumps it down, but he's called for an icing with 1:47 to go. So Bodnar, Ferguson, and Smith on for the Bruins. Their top defenders, Flaman and Boyven. For the Rangers, Lafrati, Murphy, who's got the other goal besides Bathgate's pair, and Guidoline, with Evans and the great Bill Gadsby. Worsley played from 52 to 74. 22 years. That's a lot of goalies. A lot of time between the pipes. Face-off won by New York. Here come the Bruins the other way. Ferguson again with a shot. That misses everything wide right. Here's Gadsby. 1:07 to go. Rangers put some fresh skaters on the ice. Gadsby to Herxmeyer behind the net. And trying to fight his Nicky. Can't do it. Bruins have it. 35 to go here in the second. They change it up. Ferguson dumps it in. Bodnar can't control it. 10 seconds to go. Rangers will clear it, and that will do. This is a stunner. Rangers outshoot the Bruins 12 to 10. 5 scoring chances to 4. They convert on the power play. After 40 minutes here at MSG, it's the Rangers 3, the Bruins nothing. We'll be back in a moment. Good morning. Hopefully you're enjoying your vacation in South Wales. All right, here's how we got here in the second period. Andy Bathgate, 52 seconds in, dumps one in from Harry Howell and Don Raleigh. And then the Rangers at 13:02 score on the power play. Ron Murphy, his second of the series, from Kristoff and Popian. And the Rangers have the biggest or the scariest lead in hockey. It's a 3-goal lead. They outshot the Bruins 12-10. Shots in the game 22-19 in favor of the Bruins. Bruins have won the more face-offs. They've had the more hits, but they've also missed the net 8 times. The Rangers scoring chances 6-4 in favor of New York. So the Rangers put in their top skaters. So do the Bruins. 20 minutes to go to force a decisive Game 3 in 2 weeks at the Garden in Boston. Face-off is won by the Rangers. Gadsby. Howell through a screen, and that misses everything. Here come the Bruins. McKinney comes across, is offside. Evans on for Howell. McKell versus Raleigh here. Bruins doing a good job trying to keep some fresh legs on the ice. They've outshot the Rangers, but really haven't put a tremendous... Well, they've got the 2 great saves from the Gumpster, who has played good hockey for all but about 1 minute. When the Bruins got their 2 in Game 1, they came 18 seconds apart. Face-off between McKell and Raleigh just outside the Rangers zone. Won by the Bruins. Costello over to Armstrong. He puts a hard one on to Worsley, and Gump dumps it around for Raleigh. Rangers change. Evans behind the net. Gadsby clears the zone. Here come the Bruins. Armstrong loses the puck. 18:11 to go. Rangers just having a lot of fun right now. Popian. Prentice misplays it. Bruins have it at center. Labine dumps it around. Bruins need the puck. Rangers have had it a lot. Conacher dumps it around in the Bruin zone for Popien. Between the dots, Conacher was there to tip it. Couldn't find anybody. Conacher has it behind the net. They are a tired bunch. Tries to find Prentice across the ice, but he's hit. Boston has it. Rangers change. 16:51 to go. Rangers have it at center. It's Murphy. Murphy to Skeeta and Guidolin to Murphy. Hit by Quackenbush. Bruins the other way. McHale to Sanford. But the Bruins can't get anything established. 15:38 to go. Murphy sends it out to center. First line on for the Bruins. Severfield. Back to Murphy. Back to McKinney. McKinney with the shot. Worsley saw that all the way. And Murphy is leaving the ice. He's pointing to his knee. Rangers put a fresh set of skaters on. Here is Gardner with Schmidt and Mullins. That line has not been on very much. Flavin and Boyven, the top defensive pair for the Bruins, have skated 21 minutes. So Gardner and Raleigh on the face-off in the New York zone. It is won by New York. He loses it, however, at center. Boyven over the line. Boyven with a wrister. He shoots. Worsley again. And we got a face-off. 25-19, the shots in favor of the Bruins. But the Gumpster has stopped 25, all 25. Gardner and Raleigh on the face-off. Won by the Rangers. Howell dumps it around. Bathgate. Penalty coming up on Milt Schmidt. He got one in game one. He's got one here in game two. And the Rangers trying to salt this one away. Guidolin and Gadsby, the defenseman. Raleigh, Bathgate, again on a hat trick. And Lewicki on for New York. Labine and Bodnar for the Bruins. Quackenbush and Boyven for the Bruins defensively. We will have a baseball game for you tomorrow night, 7 Eastern on Twitch. And anything after that, we're not sure. The building construction continues in my building. And we'll have a nice new loud fire alarm system that will be able to wake pretty much everybody and anybody. Bodnar and Raleigh on the face-off to the left of Henderson. And the Rangers are 14-19 away from sending this back to Boston for a decisive game 3. Second power play for the Rangers. They scored on the first. They win the face-off. Lewicki gets off a shot right side. Henderson gives up the rebound. Bathgate has it behind the net. He feeds Guidolin, and that shot through traffic blocked by Quackenbush to Boyven. The Bruins clear it. 1:09 to go in the power play. And the Rangers put on fresh skaters. Conacher to Evans to Popien behind the net. Feeds Cristall along the half wall. Crystal with a slapper. That is a terrible shot wide the net. Conacher has it. He'll try to feed across up to Evans at the blue line. Evans, 35 to go on the power play, shoots. Henderson gets it, gives up the rebound. Controlled by the Bruins only to a point. Now it's Cristall. Tries to field Popien, who's in alone on Henderson. Popien, can he get the pass? He does. One-timer. Henderson is there. Boyven and Evans exchanging some nasty words. The Rangers have put on 3 shots on the power play, but the Bruins, with 12:35 to go in the hockey game, are still out shooting the Rangers, this time 25-22. Labine and Bodnar on the ice for the Bruins. Moans, who hasn't played a heck of a lot for Boston, and Flamin on defense. Popien and Bodnar on the face-off. That is won by the Rangers. Conacher, left side, long shot. Henderson gives up the rebound. Puck is loose, controlled by Popien as the power play ends. They'll cycle it around. They lose the puck. 12:09 to go. Now Bodnar tries to shoot through the screen. Labine taps it in. The Rangers were set up for the first shot, but not Leo's shot. And it's now a 3-1 game from Gus Bodnar and Milt Schmidt. So Costello with the the shot. And Labine, they weren't looking for him, and Leo had an open net to himself. Now remember, in Game 1, the Bruins scored twice in 18 seconds. Fresh skaters for the Bruins. Fresh skaters for the Rangers. Raleigh and McKell at center ice. And it is won by the Rangers. Lewicki dumps it around. Here come the Bruins. And Gadsby gets called for a slash on Milt Schmidt. And for the first time tonight, the Bruins go on the power play. So we Raleigh and Guideline for the Rangers with Cristal and Howell on defense. The Bruins, it's their top line. McKinney, Sheverfield, and Labine with Boyven and Milt Schmidt playing the point. Rangers hope to clear. Raleigh and McKinney on the face-off, won by the Bruins. Labine behind the net. Skates around, throws at that Gump, gives up the rebound, and loose. Another great side by Worsley. Howell has it, and is Howell going to get the chance to clear? He does, and it goes all the way down. Bathgate will come on the ice. Rangers change up. Sheverfield over the line. Slapper on Worsley. Blocked by Guideline to center. Boyven over the line. Bruins trying to pass it around. Boyven lets one loose. Scores! They score again! The Rangers got caught napping. Schmidt with the feed to Leo Boyven. And it's a one-goal lead with 9:25 to go. So the Rangers were sitting pretty. And again, two quickies. And now the Bruins can smell it. Bodnar and Laprade with Conacher and Hirschmeyer. Bodnar on the ice. Ferguson and Smith. Rangers lead is 1. It's 3-2. 9:25 to go. Laprade over is hit by Smith. Here come the Bruins. Gadsby just out of the box hits Ferguson. 8:46 to go. Hirschmeyer hit by Smith. Here come the Bruins. They change up. 8:28 to go. McKell loses the puck. Rangers have it at center. Evans trying to force the issue. Bathgate gets around Quackenbush. Bathgate. Andy with a shot. Hat-trick bid. Bruins all over him. Blocked by Armstrong, who has the puck. 7:36 to go. And the Rangers change. Flamen to McKell. They flip it around, but only to center. Back come the Rangers. And they will play dump and chase. 7:11 to go. Prentice. They lose the puck. Here come the Bruins. Boyven. He's got one. Going to fire it again. Schmidt giving Worsley a hard time. 6:23 to go. Worsley makes that. Howell and Flamen exchange words. Rangers put on a fresh set of forwards. Hirschmeyer, Laprade, and Guideline. 6:23 to go. Face-off won by the Rangers. Guideline comes across as offside. Rangers need another defenseman out there. Don't want Evans and Gadsby. They'll bring out as Nicky only because they need the fresh skater. So advantage Bruins, 6:02 to go. How you doing, Ted? Yep, the 3-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. And the Bruins have chipped it to a 1-goal lead. How you doing, Everett? Parking was terrible. You went to the wrong Gordon. You went to the Penn Station. Penn Station's still Penn Station in 1955. McKell and Laprade on the face-off. 6:02 to go. Rangers hanging on. They win the face-off 3-on-3. Here's Laprade on Henderson, and that just missed the post. Back to Guidelin. He fires it. That misses everything. Costello clears it only to center. 5:41 to go. Laprade. They'll skate it in. Boyven can't get it now. Boston with a hit. Costello knocked him down. Rangers change defenseman. Gardner to Moans. Now Gardner has it behind the net over to Milt Schmidt. Gets it over to Moans. Doug Moans. Worsley makes the stop. 4:38 to go. Top line on for both teams. McKinney, Labine, and Cheverfield. Rangers, Bathgate, who's got 2 goals. Raleigh at center with 2 assists, and Lewicki. Rangers trying to desperately hang on. McKinney and Raleigh on the faceoff. Won by the Rangers. Raleigh dumps it around for Gadsby. Over to Bathgate behind the net. Tries to find Gadsby for a blue light special. Gadsby gets off the rocket, blocked by Cheverfield. Boston clears it, but only to center. Bathgate, 4:03 to go. To Raleigh, to Bathgate, with Raleigh between Armstrong and Henderson. Bathgate hoping for some luck. Misses that one wide right. Back on the Bruins, and McKinney, with 3:23 to go, come offside. Rangers with 3:23 put on a set of fresh skaters. Hopian with Prentice and Conacher. Cristal and Howell, the defensemen. McKell, Sanford, and Costello for the Bruins. Flaman and Boyven are probably in the rest of the game as the Bruins defenders. Henderson looks to the bench to find out when they want him out, and they say not yet. McKell and Conacher on the face-off. Hopian is removed. Won by McKell. Costello back to McKell. Sanford tries to go over the shoulder, and Worsley makes the save. 2:49 to go. Gardner Schmidt, who has both assists tonight for Boston, and Moans on the ice. No changes for the Rangers. Gardner and Hopian on the face-off. 2:49 to go. Face-off won by the Bruins. Gardner is hit by Prentice, and New York with 2:11 just wants it out. Gardner nails Hopian at center. Here come the Bruins. McKinney will change up. New York desperately needs a timeout. Labine has it. Quackenbush. Long shot from the blue line. Worsley sees it, and Boston will make the timeout with a $1:42. So Gadsby and Howell, along with Prentice, Hopian, and Conacher. Top line out for the Bruins. Second line forwards out for the Rangers. McKinney and Hopian, and Henderson, who is just kind of waiting. McKinney and Conacher now on the face-off, won by the Bruins. McKinney and loses it. Conacher 2-on-1 the other way. The Rangers can wrap this up right now. Prentice gets past Flaman. Prentice, save. Henderson is there. He gets it to Flaman. And now out goes Henderson. They're going to pull him. $1:09 to go. Sanford is on. Cheverfield at center ice. Rangers trying to get in the change. They do. Sanford through traffic. Gardner just chipping at Worsley's pads. Can't get it. He got the deflection, but deflected wide. Schmidt now to Sanford. 45 to go. Milt Schmidt. Worsley. Rebound. Controlled by Gardner. To Moans. Worsley with a huge save. And they dump it out to center. 38 seconds to go. The Bruins regroup. The net is empty. McKinney to Sheverfield. Back to McKinney. He shoots. Worsley gets the glove up with 28 seconds to go. And this time it's the Rangers who will take the deep breath. Yep, wow. So the Rangers, everyone taking their sips of water. And now we get a face-off. McKinney and Raleigh on the face-off. The Bruins have outshot the Rangers 35-24. They trail 3-2. Face-off won by Boston. McKinney to Sanford. Back to Chevry behind the net. Flicks it to Sanford. 14 seconds to go. Worsley gets the pad on it to center. McKinney over to Sanford. 6 seconds to go. Worsley again gets the pad on it. Sanford. Time is out. Time is out. The Rangers win. Boston outshoots the Rangers 15-5 in the period. They take 2 with a 3-goal lead, but the Rangers have a date 2 weeks from tonight in Boston. And they go and give Gump Worsley a manly pat on the back. And now Gardner shows up, unsub. So the Bruins outshot the Rangers 15-5 in the third. They get the even strength goal from Labine, from Bodner and Schmidt, and then on the power play, because Gadsby got called for the slash, the Bruins scored on their lone power play of the game. Milt Schmidt with 2 assists. They did their best, but could not do it. So we'll get to the 3 stars in a second. Bruins outshoot the Rangers 37-24. Face-offs 28-27 in favor of the Rangers. The Bruins outhit them 15-10. They outblocked them 5-4. The scoring chances 9-8. So your 3 stars. Number 3, Gump Worsley. 35 saves. Ron Murphy gets the game-winning goal, gets hurt. He's a number 2 star. And then Andy Bathgate does a half a loop around because he scored twice. And he is your number 1 star. So here's the Bruins stats. McKinney had 7 shots. Labine and Boyven with the goals. Quackenbush had 3 hits. McHale and Bodnar gave it away twice. Smith took it away twice. And McKinney had 12 face-off wins. And Henderson, not a great night. Although they think he's a better goalie. So Henderson will get the chance at home in 2 weeks to put the Bruins into that semifinal. In fact, none of the Bruins, except for Sanford, on offense, skated more than 20 minutes. For the Rangers, Andy Bathgate, 2 goals on 2 shots. Conacher had 4 shots. Prentice, Gadsby, and Cristal with 2 hits. Prentice and Lewicki also gave it away 4 times. Howell took it away 2 times, and Raleigh won 12 of his 22 faceoffs. Gump Worsley, 35 saves tonight. He has given up 2 goals in both the games, but tonight it worked. And so that'll do it for you. The final score, the Rangers force a decisive Game 3. With a good 3-2 win tonight, the Bruins huffed and puffed they were trying to chip away at that 3-goal lead and almost did it. So that'll do it from here. I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much for watching. We'll have some baseball for you tomorrow night, and then we'll just kind of go from there the rest of the week. Have yourself a good week, everybody. So long.